If I lie about my lie, then I just lie so I don't lie. Hold on. Guys, we're gonna get into the lies now, low-key. Becca said, I've lied for years to my parents about being a virgin, and now they know I'm no longer a virgin, and they barely let me see my boyfriend. Like, who told them? Like, how do they know, though? Either someone knew and told them, like your friend, or something weird. Chat, the thing about lying, bro, you do it, but then you feel so guilty. Anyone else feel that? You do it because you feel like it's gonna make you feel better, or like it's gonna end up in a better result, but then deep down inside, you just feel bad. I feel like lying's only okay if it's to like preserve someone's feelings. Yeah, the guilt kicks in quick, for real. Deep inside me, I get that. It's always deep inside. Keeping this one anonymous. This is probably gonna be crazy. I was friends with this guy for a couple years in high school, and in grade 12, we got pretty close. It started to become obvious that he was catching feelings. We were hanging out one day and he told me his feelings, and now apparently he's liked me since we started being friends. I don't think you realize there's never a situation where a guy wants to be a girl's friend and doesn't like her. I'm sorry. Any guy that has a friend that's a girl ultimately wants to be with that girl, okay? It's just they're trying to play the slow game. They're trying to play the safe game. Okay, wait, no, there's some girls. Okay, if the girl is conventionally attractive, my bad. This is my rebuttal. If a girl is conventionally or objectively attractive, then it's true. My best friend of 13 years is a guy. Oh, damn, he wants you, bro. How do I tell this to you?
My bad if I ratted you out, my bro. You put yourself in that situation.
And how apparently he's liked me since we started being friends. Sure, I was friends with him, but there was no way in hell, from the depths of hell, that I was gonna be dating this man. My bad. That I was gonna be dating this man. In the moment, I had to think of a way to get out of it. So I told him that I was lesbian. He believed it, and things eventually went back to normal. Are we friends now? F no! He's a horrible person, and I don't know why I was ever friends with him in the first place, that idiot. This line is the most hurtful line as a guy, bro.
You actually made me lesbian because of how much I hate you.
Kelly's gonna say something whack. She has too much life experiences. This is so effing dumb. When I was 15, I wanted a face tattoo so bad, so I bought everything I needed off Amazon and gave myself a little tattoo beside my eye that looks like this. Diamond shape emoji. Anyway, I put a band-aid over it for like a week until I got to school, and then I take it off. Wait, how do you get, my bad, I just glanced over that. How do you give yourself a tattoo? There's no way that's real, right? You gave yourself a real tattoo. So anyway, I put a band-aid over it. Eventually I gave up and my mom would ask what it was, and I told her it was a Sharpie, and she believed me, damn it. I don't know why in the world I would draw on a star every single day, but she didn't even ask questions. Oh wait, so you had it for like weeks. And then she didn't ask anything about it until she went back into my bag one day to grab something, and she saw the tattoo supplies in there, and it clicked. My ass was grass. And then I wasn't allowed to leave the house for a year minimum. I did all the chores, and she made me start saving money to get it removed. I never did. But now it's faded and barely there, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, don't do that. How was your tattoo just like leaving slowly?
You know how to give tattoos? Loki, teach me. I'll give myself a tattoo.
Chat, at 200 subs, we will be tattooing Panda's face just on my bicep. I'm joking, I would never do that. I did buy a gun eventually. Not sure why that matters. Oh, a gun. Oh, like a tattoo gun, not just an actual gun. Baby dolls. One time my cousins were coming over, and so when they did, they were having like a lot of fun until I got upset at something. So when they went out or something, I scribbled in and ripped up my cousin's journal. Kind of messed up, bro. Then I hid it under my brother's bed because he had a tendency to take stuff and hide it under his bed. So you framed your brother, okay? Then when my cousin found out it was gone, we started looking around for it, and I pretended to find it under your brother's bed that you just framed. This is messed up. Then got my younger brother in trouble for it because everyone believed it was him. Then it was him who did it, and he was even saying sorry. Nobody knows it was me who did it. Yo, that's actually brutal. Come on, that's your bro. So you just framed your bro and got him in trouble for doing nothing. That's messed up. Can we get some W's in the chat for the lying skill? Does anyone call him this? I don't think anyone calls him Mr. Handsome, bro. P.S. Oz is very handsome and likes men. See, this was the lie. My bad. This is a half lie. This part's true, this part's a lie. The first time I smoked weed, I was 16 at a friend's house for a sleepover. I thought I was being slick and told my mom we were going for a walk when we were actually going to this guy's house for weed. Well, my mom saw my location and I lied my ass off, and I thought I was getting away with it until she insisted she'd come to pick me up. I practically ran back to my friend's house and sprayed so much perfume and insisted on wearing sunglasses at home. It was night. Because I liked them. We've all done that. She bought it, or I thought she did. She later told me she knew instantly, and I smelled like weed, crying emoji. She just didn't care, and I actually thought it was funny. That's how I found out my mom was a pothead. Oh my gosh, bro. I was saying, okay, never mind then. Never mind. Okay, now I'm gonna say it again. Let me lock in. Basically, in grade 9, there was this one guy that had a parent that he would smoke with. His dad had him as a smoking buddy, and they would smoke weed together. He's like 14. The dad's like probably 40. That's crazy in my opinion. That's too much. I feel like if my kid ever smokes, I will scold them, bro.
I am, no joke, disciplining my kid, okay? People that don't believe in discipline, I'm not muted. Like, people that don't believe in discipline are gonna have those ratty kids that don't listen to their parents. I'm telling you guys, you have to discipline your kids if you want them to end up good.
Next lie. I had a whole secret relationship with a guy that my parents would drop me off at his house and they never found out. When I was a teenager, I had a friend, Skylar, whose house I would stay at a lot. Thing is, Skylar didn't exist! My parents were not too involved and didn't care to talk to her parents, so they would drop me off at this guy's house. They thought it was Skylar's house the whole time, okay? I told them her parents were strict and didn't let her have sleepovers away from home, so that's why she never came over. I got away with this for 6 months, and we broke up, so I just told them she moved. They still don't know I was staying the night at your boyfriend's house. Oh my gosh. So you were sleeping at your boyfriend's house and your parents thought, oh, my armpits, put my arms down. That's disgusting. The thing is, if they find out, if your strict parents find out, your ass is grass. W?
What's the W word? Yeah, it's weed. I shouldn't have said it because now my live is restricted because I like smoking. Like what? I can't even just like hit a quick like spliff or two.
Shut up, goody two shoes. We have a really nice one from Aaron. Once I was watching this like super niche streamer. I really like to stream, so I started doing content of him. So I decided to make this YouTube channel about him. I did like 1 or 2 vids and he really liked it. He asked who it was. There was like 3 people in the stream. So I said it wasn't me. The channel was called Oz Yapping. What? It was Aaron the whole time. I knew it was you. You guys don't know, Oz Yapping is an account that some random viewer made, and I didn't even know who it was, but they made full-length videos of me yapping. Oh, this is where we get to these comments, okay? Chat, whoever texted this, we will find you, and the mods will be bombing your house. Okay, nice. Okay, yes. Love that. Okay. These are good ones. No, these are really. I've got the missiles ready on your green light, boss. Oh, hell no.
Loki got caught eating cake that I wasn't supposed to be eating and said no to my mom with all the frosting over my hands and face.
I hate when that happens. My voice sounded very feminine. I was playing Fortnite one day when I came across this group of girls in a creative map. They said they had a girls only clan. Okay, I kind of see where this is going. I was talking with them for a bit and they asked me if I wanted to join their clan. I didn't realize that I never told them I was a boy until then, and I chose to go along with it. So I started playing with this group of like 10 to 12-year-old girls, and I had a lot of fun doing so. My voice inevitably started to change, and I sounded more like a dude. They caught on eventually and asked me why I sounded like a guy. I didn't know what to tell them, so I left the group chat and I blocked all of them. I haven't spoken with them since. How long ago was this, bro? Aren't you like 16, 17 now? This must have been like 6, 7 years ago, right? 7, 8 is the new one. Yeah, my bad. 6, 7's kind of old. I need to stop saying that and keep popularizing it because no one even likes it, to be honest. What the hell? I submitted something? Since when? I don't remember doing this. Carter the farter said Carter the... It was the 3rd grade. During recess, me and my friend asked a
teacher that we really liked if we could help out in their classroom. As we were helping, my friend started sharing a crazy story. And in my head, all I was thinking was,
I need to top this.
So what does a 9-year-old me come up with? I start talking about how my dad gave my brother alcohol. My brother was 13 at the time. He got drunk, chased my older sister around with a fork, and gave her 13 stitches in the leg. Everyone was in shock and thought it was crazy, but I just went on with my day.
Dude, this is actually wild. So you're basically incriminating your dad, first of all, and saying that your little brother drank alcohol. This doesn't seem like a great lie to make. This is one of those situations where you probably don't want to lie. After I got home from school,
I could hear my mom on the phone call and she was saying she got a call from a teacher and CPS is going to be coming to my house.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
It can compound really quick. It starts small and it gets bigger. Pause. After the phone call, I stood at her door waiting for her to come out with tears in my eyes and tell her everything about how it's a lie and what happened. CPS came in and we all had to explain that my brother did not give my sister 13 stitches from being stabbed with a fork while drunk. Basically, everyone was pissed and I wasted the CPS man's time because everything was fine. That's kind of scary, low key. You almost got your like dad destroyed. Like what? This might be the craziest lie so far in my opinion. Spit a freestyle. I got you.
Running around and it's coming in circles. Call me a square the way that I...
It was close. Like, it was like almost there, but I just couldn't quite grab the word. I was like, oh, we have a new one that just came in. All right, it's from my boy Gabe Owners. I told Dixon Cider I liked genitalia when I actually liked Jack Hoffman. Oh damn, this is kind of drama. The lore here is getting kind of wild. Ban whoever sent that one. Mods. I lied and took a hit from my friend who threw a pear at the snitch. So you just said words like.
You just said stuff.
Anon says, I took the biggest shit in the school 10 years ago, and there was no toilet paper, neither water in the toilet. Poor cleaners. How big was it, bro? What was the length? What was the length? Bro did not ask the length. Well, I need to get an idea of how big the turd was, bro. We'll move on here. GG, we here. Let's see what you said. I told my mom I love her. Damn, that's a lie? Damn, GG. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad. Hopefully you and your mom have rekindled, and hopefully like you can kind of build a relationship with her. I might be trolling, but this is actually serious. Why'd you say W? Yarberry, why'd you say? I told my mom the Blueberry came in with the lie. Let's see what he says here. I like watching Oz streams. Damn it. Gyat. So I stand up for 1 second, and that's the first message I see. I lied about breaking my arm at elementary school because everyone else had a broken... This is so stupid. Because everyone else broke a bone before, and I never did. I thought it was cool. They believed me. You lied because you wanted to fit in with the cool kids that also broke their bones. If you were a real trooper, though, you would have broke a bone on the spot to fit in. That's what I would have done. I would have freaking snapped my arm. Now who hasn't broken a bone? Yo, Markiplier! What? Yo! It was not the bite of 87. I'm low-key not caught up on the lore.
It was called something else, and then he called it the wrong thing, right? Is that what it was? Yeah, we're gonna skip this one here. Whoever sent this one in, interesting lie. Going to swiftly avoid this lie.
You look strong flex for us? Nah. I wouldn't do that. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Cut it out, my bad. That was too much. Lied about being pregnant to make my... Oh, this is crazy. This is actually crazy. If this is real, bro.
If this was you, I need you to come up right now to the front of the class.
Lied about being pregnant to make my man stay with me for longer because I just lost my job and needed someone's help for rent. Oh my goodness. Why do these situations exist in the world?
Someone said I lie as a lie, which means you don't lie, which that might be the lie, or who knows? You might have said the lie as a lie, or you might have said not lie as a lie. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm assuming you said lie as a lie, so that means you don't lie. Nice.
6-7. That's a good one. And last one. I'm not pregnant and the baby is not Oz. Okay. Not sure what that is. Get some dubs in the chat. W lie segment, man. You guys have some crazy lies. You guys.